Hello, I'm Hazel. Sorry I couldn't make it down today, but I've been asked to read you a short clip from my story, Venus Rising. It's alright, I've got you. A soft voice in her ear as her feet find solid ground and she stumbles. Father Bridie does not let go of her, but guides her out of the surf and onto dry land, lowers her down onto the pebbled beach. She coughs. Are you all right? He still has hold of her waist. She works for a moment, tries to speak. Her throat is raw. I was fine. You surprised me. I was just swimming. He tightens his grip. Alice, look at the weather. She looks. The waves are rising now and falling hard, angry beneath the dark clouds. Further out she can see the beginnings of rain. It wasn't like that when I went out, she says in a small voice. I'm sorry, Father. He gapes. You little fool. But his tone is gentle. And I told you to call me Niall. The brine has gone from her lungs. She feels breathless, baptized, Christ born again in the arms of John the Baptist. She can count each droplet on his face. And then he kisses her. There is salt still clinging to their lips from the water. She can taste it, and the slow, warm wet makes her think of oysters, shellfish, small bodies turning restless in their hard casing. The damp sea smell. She can feel his breath quickening, oxygen pulling deep, deep into open lungs, and his fingers on her skin like seaweed, slick and soft and winding, and then, shit. Jesus, Alice, I'm sorry, I don't know what came. You're a child, and I'm sorry, shit. Small patches of cold on her bare mouth and body as the breeze hits them. She shivers, his eyes on her, wide and black. Oh, I'm sorry, oh God. You oughtn't blaspheme, she says quietly. Her voice seems to come from somewhere very far away. It blows through her. Not on my account. He stares. Her bones feel hollow. I should take you home. Alice gazes out of the window while tall hedgerows fly past in strips and blurs of green. Every so often Father Bridie groans a little, as if she cannot hear him, grips the steering wheel with white knuckles. By the post office, she says, without looking at him. I'm not, you know. A child. It is not an attempt at persuasion, but she feels it would be remiss not to point it out. He does not reply. When she steps from the car, some 100 yards from her front door, he leans out anxiously, tries to read her face. She shivers a little, hair damp and cold on her neck. You won't. His sentence hangs in the air, apprehensive. She shakes her head. Who would I tell? Thanks for the ride home. A curt nod. The window rolls up a confessional screen. She turns slowly on her heel and walks up the cobbled lane. Her period starts that evening, the bright blood staining white linen like an admission. She smears a small red cross on her pale thigh, thinks of Jesus strung up on that Holy Land wood, the sharp pain as thorns tightened around his scalp, her mother and father hands nailed together in the sanctity of their marriage, and wounds gaping as they tried to pull free. Father Bridie, Niall, pinned to a church door by the penitential stake. She shudders, runs herself a bath and watches as the blood and sin are washed down the drain and out, into the sea. Thank you very much.